Hey, it's the end of the day today at the office, and I'm going to try something a little bit different for Better, Richer, Stronger. I'm going to do video because this story is better told than written. It's a story about George, made-up name, who's been coming to us the last few years. George lives in a very nice part of town, but he's not the richest guy in the world. He dresses neatly, respectably, conducts himself like a regular middle-class kind of gentleman. George's been coming in the last few years, and all he's asked me to do is clean up the swelling. Will you please, Doc, and give me an antibiotic and let me go. George has 5 or 6 teeth left in his lower arch. He's got a bridge for his lower anterior from, I think it's 22 to 28, replacing his anteriors, and the teeth that are holding the bridge, as well as the remaining lower teeth, have 90% bone loss, chronic purulence with acute abscesses. And through the years, we've been trying to make George see that this is a threat to not only his dignity, but to his general health. He's also diabetic with some cardiac issues. And we've done our best trying to get him to respond to us. And he just kind of withdraws and goes into a shell and says, "Oh, just do this and get me on my way. I'll be back, Doc." So it happened again on Monday. And this time his exacerbation was pretty nasty. And I got a little serious with him. I was not my usual amicable self, but I explained to George, "You're in trouble here. This is going to threaten your life." And George withdrew and started trembling, and he didn't know what to say. So I brought him back here into my office, which also serves as a consult room. George went into almost a fetal position, put his head in his hands, and started crying. Looked at me, and he said that he only lives on Social Security. That's his only income. He has no money for anything. It was quite the shock to me. I started crying also. And George doesn't want to take anything from anybody, but we made him aware of a program here in New Jersey that allows us to donate our services and cover our costs. And very long story short, after a lot of talk and discussion, a lot of peeling back the layers of what makes George think and tick, we got our permission from him to inquire from the Donated Dental Program. And Fran is very diligently working on generating that paperwork so we can get George healthy. Bottom line, when somebody does not connect to your thinking, sometimes it's very important to go into a quiet space with that person's permission. Once you've established your goodwill and your trust and your sincere care for another human being, and see if you could unpeel the layers and get to what a person is thinking, what's holding them up, what their life is all about. Because very often, money is a smokescreen issue that masks other things that inhibit a person from getting dental care. But every now and then, a person is in bad shape and really does need to cry for help. And the thing that makes me very happy about my interaction with George, my very humbling interaction, is that we are there to answer the cry of a vulnerable, lovely, loving human being who, as a veteran, gave it all to us. It's now my turn to give back to this man. And if I have to donate every penny of his care, I'm going to do it. That's how we roll here. And I know every one of you feels that way about our veterans. Just a story for you. I'm off to Pankey to do some learning. I'm very excited, and I'll be back on Monday, Better, Richer, Stronger. Thank you all for listening for this prolonged period of time. I'd love your feedback on this. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for every one of you.